Oh, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Evan Loud and Clear here, and we back with another video. Now this one gonna be about The Sopranos and its disappointing counterpart that was released last year, The Many Saints in Newark. Now I'm assuming everyone here has seen both. If you have only seen The Many Saints of Newark and not The Sopranos, you gotta tell me in the comments how that happened, and then go watch every series of The Sopranos because the movie does the series zero justice. If you've seen The Sopranos and not The Many Saints of Newark, you might want to keep it that way to save yourself some frustration. Don't believe me? Well, keep watching this video and I'll tell you why. I'm just gonna tell y'all a few things that I would have loved to have seen incorporated into the movie from the series, and maybe some things that I wouldn't have minded seeing less of, or not at all. If you enjoy content like this, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. I mean, the first thing I have to ask is, after watching The Sopranos, who really cares about Dickie Moltisanti and his story? Because that's what the movie is mainly about. I mean, you got my man John Bernthal playing Johnny Soprano, and there's times I forgot he was in the movie. There was one scene that was always talked about in The Sopranos, where as a kid, Tony saw Johnny and Junior cut a guy's thumb off. Now, in the series, we do get a quick flashback of this, but I was expecting to see this scene completely acted out. I honestly thought it'd be the opening scene in the movie. I really thought, wow, what better way to start this movie about Tony Soprano's crazy childhood than to show him seeing his dad and his uncle cut a guy's thumb off? But nah, how do we start the movie? Dickie Moltisanti walking in a boatyard with a young Tony. I mean, everything in the movie revolved around Dickie, who was a pivotal part in Tony's upbringing, but I just thought it'd be more about Tony's story and less about Dickie's story and his part in Tony's life. There was multiple storylines and scenes in the movie that were, in my opinion, completely useless. I mean, bro, the whole beauty parlor scenario where Dickie took his mistress beauty parlor shopping and then they kept complaining because they couldn't find the one they both liked, and then they argue for 5 minutes and blah blah blah. Like, bro, nobody cares. I'm not thrilled about watching Dickie Moltisanti's story. I most definitely don't give a shit about his mistress's beauty parlor. Even those scenes where he goes to visit his Uncle Sal in prison seemed pretty pointless to me. I mean, Dickie basically lets Sal know immediately that he is using him to feel better about himself by doing Sal a good deed. Ray Liotta's face during this scene says, "What are you doing here, bro?" Matter of fact, his face every time he goes there just looks like he thinks Dickie is full of shit. Every time Dickie goes to visit, he goes with some sob story, feeling bad for himself, and Sal sees right through it. The scenes just aggravate me. But hey, if someone in the comments would like to explain the meaning of these scenes, I'm all ears. You see, to me, these scenes just took away the time that we could have been watching Tony from The Many Saints of Newark turn into Tony from The Sopranos. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the most criminal thing we see Tony do in the movie is steal the ice cream truck with Artie Bucco and Jackie Aprile. In season 2 of The Sopranos, Richie Aprile states that he saved Tony and his brother Jackie from the so-called hit parade. Apparently, Tony and Jackie Aprile stuck up Feech LaManna's card game when they were teenagers, and Richie had to stop the hit parade from taking them out. I mean, yeah, that shit would have been pretty cool to see in the movie, don't you think? I feel things like that would have given us such a better idea of how Tony Soprano in the movie became Tony Soprano in the series. Remember when Tony got beat up by Bobby in season 6? He was embarrassed, especially because it happened in front of Carmela. Carmela tried telling Tony she didn't care, but of course, Tony was convinced that she did. He brings up how Carmela stared at him in high school at Pizza World when he fought Dominic Tedesco and how she was blown away. I mean, it's like, goddamn, man, we couldn't get that fight in the movie. We couldn't get anything that made Tony look tough in the movie. And I know what y'all thinking. Well, Evan, what about that fight at the phone booth with him and Jackie Aprile? Man, get that shit out of here. That wasn't a fight, that was a game of patty cake. Poor Carmella took the most damage in that exchange. I dare y'all, in the comments, let me know how Tony was tough in the movie. Cause honestly, I think the movie made him look soft as hell. And back to my man Richie Aprile, he was one of my favorite characters in the series. He would always talk about breaking Jackie and Tony's balls when they were younger, and Tony stated that Richie was like a big brother to him when they were younger. Yet, he is not seen once in the movie. God damn, it would have been great to see how Richie acquired the jacket. But hey, Tony Bondetto, another guy, who's Tony's first and favorite cousin. We heard multiple times throughout season 5, when they were younger, they were always with each other and had to go by Tony S and Tony B. Yet, he ain't seen once in the movie. And hey, I realize it's a movie and you're not gonna be able to stick everyone in there, but hey man, just some things that I would have enjoyed seeing. There was a part at the end of the movie that showed promise for another possible Sopranos story in the future. Take a look at Tony when he is standing over Dickie's open casket. He has a look on his face like he is going to continue doing the work that Dickie was doing. He looks like he's slowly becoming the enraged Tony from the series. I gotta be honest with y'all, there's a part of me that wanted the movie to start right at that moment because it's the years after that I believe Tony becomes the person that he is in the show. Well everyone, time to wrap this video up. I cannot tell y'all how much I appreciate all the viewing, sharing, liking, and commenting that you've been doing. It means a lot that y'all take time out of your days to watch and listen. I am so grateful. But yeah, let's give them another couple years, and maybe we'll hear about another Sopranos story. Your boy Evan Loud and Clear, out of here.